Hey everybody, I'm here with my good friend Micah Curtis, who's going to help us with some credit questions. Micah, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. It's great to see you.
You as well. One of the questions I had for you is from time to time, we'll have clients that tell me, they're looking to buy a home. They'll tell me their credit score is X amount, 700, 650, et cetera, et cetera. We have them complete an application and we find out their credit score is significantly lower. And when I asked that client, where did you think that it was higher or where did you get that your information from? It's usually from one of those websites like a Credit Karma, one of those third-party sites, and it tells them it's significantly higher than what it actually is. So like dissect that a little bit with us. Like what's the difference between the two?
I love it. This is one of my favorite topics to cover because there's so many misconceptions around credit scores. So when people go to these consumer pull websites, right, like the freecreditreport.com, Credit Karma, they're seeing a score that is actually, so there's all these different algorithms used to calculate your scores. So a little geek out session for you. There's a total of 50 FICO algorithms used to calculate your scores. They just dropped a new algorithm this year, but essentially you have 50 different FICO scores out there. Now, if you go to freecreditreport.com or Credit Karma, it's not even a FICO scoring model. It's what we call a Vantage model. So on average, it's 40 to 60 points higher than what a loan originator or a banker will see because the algorithms used in the mortgage industry are completely different. And so things like late payments or collections are weighted differently in the mortgage industry versus a soft pull or a consumer pull site where they're not trying to give them a loan. They're not assessing their risk to actually give them something where they can go and obtain a loan. So you see this monstrous variation between scores. In addition, Credit Karma only goes back 2 years. So it really is like a snapshot of what's been happening. So if you've ever had, say, like a missed payment, you and I both know late payments stay with you for a full 7 years. It's not even calculating things that happened outside of that 2-year window. So there's a lot of misconceptions around the scoring models due to the fact that people just aren't taught this stuff in high school or college. So that's my job, is to educate.
Awesome. Well, we'll stop there. We'll bring some more tips in the future on different credit tips and how to get your credit score up. Thanks for joining us, Micah. Thanks for adding some
Thank
clarity
you.
to that. And we'll see you
Thank you.
next time.
All right.